Okay, so how's it going, Jacktackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my review for The Flash, Season 6. Kinda good. Yeah, but it wasn't great, and I just watched the season finale, that being episode 19, and I am thoroughly disappointed. However, yeah, coronavirus, what the hell are you gonna do? Is what it is. Sucks that that was the finale. Anyways, moving on. I didn't really care for the finale, it was okay. It wasn't the worst episode, I suppose, but, yeah. I feel like you could divide this season into two halves, really. Pre-crisis and post-crisis, and ultimately I believe pre-crisis stuff was the better part of the season. That's not to say that the second half has, not good stuff. However, there's some poopy episodes. There's some episodes in there that I'm like, ew, that's kind of gross. Obviously a highlight of the second half was Wally returning. I think that was pretty damn awesome to see him on the show again. Because it's just kind of been weird, him not being there and just where he is in the world, and that's just kind of unfortunate. I don't think Keenan Lonsdale really wants to be a part of the Arrowverse anymore, or at least not, like, a lot. So it's just unfortunate to that degree, but ultimately, it was cool to see him back, so yeah. Kind of going back to the earlier parts of the season where I do think this season really shined, I don't think Bloodwork was an amazing villain. I don't think he made the first half work. I think it was the fact that Crisis was around the corner. And they do a decent job of building it up. Whether or not you thought it was executed properly in Crisis, the build-up was decent, I would say. Especially in The Flash, I kind of felt like they were taking it a lot seriously. Compared to some other Arrowverse shows during the time, Arrow obviously was its final season and, was sort of trying to build it up as much as possible. But The Flash, this is kind of where the show's been building up to this entire time. Flash vanishes in Crisis. And I will mention Reverse Flash. Where you at, bud? Apparently he was going to be shoehorned in towards the end of the season, which I don't really know. That didn't really make sense because I heard somewhere episode 20, which was supposed to come out obviously after episode 19, but nope, was filler. What the hell? Okay. Episodes 21 and 22, you were going to try and shoehorn in Reverse Flash. I mean, you could try, but it's kind of pointless at this point. I mean, Crisis, like, we didn't get the fight between him and Reverse Flash, and, I don't know, it just was disappointing, but, is what it is. I do think that the 2-episode arc, The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, was pretty cinematic. I enjoyed that shit. It was okay, and pretty exciting, seeing some returning characters, and, kind of haunting Barry Allen, tempting Barry Allen, if you will. But overall, like I said, Bloodwork as a villain, I'm glad that who would really be the main villain of this season? Bloodwork, I guess. I mean, the fucking mirror shit, which I guess we could talk about now, is fucking stupid as hell. Don't give a fuck about that. I mean, Iris being trapped in the mirror stuff, and I don't know what the hell was happening. Like, I'm so fucking confused. What is going on? I don't care, though, so it's fine. Another episode earlier on is when you actually get to see Barry vanish in Crisis, but it's obviously a vision, and he goes and, sees Jay. That was pretty epic. I liked that episode. Kind of definitely gave me Season 2 vibes, which, if you guys don't know, that's my favorite season. I guess that's a spoiler alert for my Seasons Ranked video I have coming up after this, so stay tuned. But anyway, I enjoyed that episode, and, overall, Eric Wallace did a good job showrunning this season, and to be honest, this is probably the best season we've gotten since Season 3, which is quite a compliment because, Season 3, I believe, started in 2016, ended in 2017, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's a decent amount of time pass until now. Seasons 4 and 5 are gutter trash, quite frankly. This season, again, kinda good. And that's about all I can say about it. It's not great. It's not top tier Flash seasons. It's just, it's okay. It's kind of watchable. Again, though, pre-Crisis was definitely better, and there was some just weird-ass poopy episodes in the second half. And yeah, it just kind of sucks that it ended off on episode 19 the shortest Flash season we've ever gotten. Of course, again, coronavirus, and I'm not going to blame the show for that. I'm not going to blame anyone because that would just be fucking retarded. You know, I do think, yeah, it was just coronavirus and it fucked everything up. It fucked a lot of shit up, which is perfectly fine. Not really, I'm pissed, but it is whatever. But overall, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this season. I've been going through a rough patch with DC TV ever since Crisis on Infinite Earths happened. I feel upset. I feel angered. Arrow is over. I mean, do you guys, like, comprehend that shit? Arrow is fucking over. You're never getting an episode of Arrow ever again? That just keeps me up at night, I suppose. But, we'll see when the fuck Season 7 happens of The Flash. I mean, okay, I mean, I'm assuming they might drop, like, something over the summer. I know SDCC isn't happening, or at least not really. They announced something like SDCC at home, which it always was SDCC at home for me, because I never was lucky enough to go to the fucking convention, which, if you were lucky enough, congrats, that's awesome. But, and it was always SDCC at home for me. They might drop something for The Flash, who fucking knows, a poster, a teaser, yeah, probably something with no new footage, but they gotta, you know, build up some hype. It's a fucking mystery when the fucking Season 7's coming out, and it is renewed for Season 7, however, yeah, we just don't know, and hopefully they do some Reverse Flash shit in that season, and, I do have a theory video plan going into Season 7, especially with the Black Hole Organization and Godspeed, all that shit. Oh yeah, something else I should mention about this season, Godspeed, that was pretty cool. Pay the Piper was a good episode. Bringing back Pied Piper, it was pretty fun. You know, it wasn't amazing. I do think there was better ways about going to that episode, but, you know, seeing Barry fight another speedster for once was fucking great. Can we go back to speedster villains? Please. I don't want to do this fucking Thinker and Cicada and Bloodwork, whatever the hell, because honestly, none of those villains were that great. The Thinker was, like, kind of okay at first, and then they did the mind-swapping bodies and was lame. Cicada fucking sucks. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, that shit was stupid as hell. He should have been a one-episode villain. I shit you not. A one-episode villain. Stupid as hell. And then, like, Bloodwork, I guess, maybe might be the better one out of all of them, but to be honest, I'm not that big of a fan of Bloodwork. He was fine. At least they didn't use him the entire season. Sure, they brought him back in the second half, but it worked overall. And, yeah, this season was fine. Kinda good. I think I like it more than I hate it, but that's, you know, doesn't make it a great season. So yeah, I've been rambling on way too long now. Give your thoughts on this season down in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I'll be interested to see what you guys have to say. But if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, of course, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Spook.